Good morning. The heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Oh, shut the volume off on that, hadn't I? Good morning, everybody. There we go. I need to watch that. I put that down. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, how is everyone today? It's early today, 5:30 a.m., December 5th. I think it's like 18 degrees today, but well, I guess it's wintertime, man. I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that it's wintertime and deal with it, I guess. Oh man. Hey, morning, Chris. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. You're quite a popular person these days, man. We was talking about you yesterday, actually. I think Kelly was in here for a little bit yesterday, if I remember correctly. You know me and my memory, though. Oh goodness gracious, little guys. I'm tired. They woke me up. I don't know what time. Sometime last night, like 2:30 or something. Big dog woke me up, which that's pretty unusual. She doesn't do that very often, so I didn't grumble. But then they both woke me up at 4 o'clock or so, something like that, wanting to go out. I was like, man, guys, I'd love to have one full night's sleep without getting woke up. Besides having to go pee. Every old guy knows what I'm talking about by that. The older you get, the more time you have to go pee in the middle of the night. I know. I was talking to my doctor about it, and I said, "Well, what you need to do is stop drinking anything, about 3 hours before bedtime." And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. You got to remember who you're talking to here, buddy. I'm the Red Bull King of the world. I'm the King of the world. Okay, I was going to look at something, but I can't see. There it is, right there. How many people dig the Rural King ad? Do you guys have Rural King where you're at? Where are we at? Rural King? I like it because they sell guns. That's the first place I go. Get 10% off all in stock, regular price firearms and ammunition. Heck yeah. If they got any good guns today, real quick. Good morning, Billy. How are you today? Don't you know I got a thinking problem? Somebody ain't got no guns this week. Oh man, you're killing me, Smalls. Heated. No, it's just light jacket. Okay, I thought it was a shirt at first. Well, that's well. They just got 10% off any gun you want. I guess that sucks. I'd love to have an AR, that or a semi-automatic shotgun. I can't decide which. The AR is good for long distance, but the semi-automatic shotgun just sounds so cool. What do you mean the slug missed you? How about this? That's a double aught buck. It don't miss. Kind of. Okay, yeah. Man, I gotta start messing with the Medicaid people. I'll probably start that today, actually. For moms, if I understood her correctly, we got to get a Medicaid waiver to apply for me to get paid to take care of her. Now, often I wonder if they make it hard on purpose. You know what I mean? Let's make it as hard as possible to get this benefit, and most people just say the heck with it and won't do it. I don't know. I just seems like that. Look at you, man. Heck yeah. Is it okay if I show that? Is it all right if I show it, Chris? Is there any uh, particular meaning to the 3, 7, 30, and 64 balls, or those numbers just random numbers? I like it. Pretty cool. See if everybody else can see it. Let me see. You got to get it a certain way for it to get clear. I don't remember how I should do it now. There we go. That's it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's very cool. Your smiling face. Did AI make the picture of your face? Look at that. I don't even know where I got that at. Heck yeah. See what else I got from Chris. I got some. No, I got a thinking problem. Oh, picture the boat with the top up. Okay, cool. Okay, that's all I got from Chris. Very cool, man. That channel's doing pretty good, isn't it? That's a niche you found right there. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. Very rarely can you find your own niche and come up with. That's really cool. Did you when you make that channel, does it just go off your main YouTube channel and you just add another channel? I don't. I got to look into how you do that because I got some stuff I'm going to do, but I don't want it to do go on this channel. Just random numbers. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I didn't know if they had a meaning or anything. You know what I mean? Like he said, if I went live, he would go out this morning. We'll see. I hadn't talked to him. You know, like the 22 in my name. That's been my dirt bike racing number since the 70s. It's 1974, probably. A different email associated with it. Okay. I have to get in there and learn how to do that. That might be something to do this morning. So yeah, I'll look it up. I don't want to overload my brain this early in the morning, but I guess you just go in and almost do like you're starting a whole new YouTube channel. At 11, nice. Let's see if I. Good morning, DHA. Oh man, that's awesome. That makes you feel good, doesn't it? I wish I had the motivation to do that, man. I hate myself for getting fat, and I don't know. I always say if I had a accountability partner that I could go work out with, then I would be there because I wouldn't want to let the person down that I told them I would be there. You know what I mean? That would motivate me to make sure I was there because I told someone I'd meet them there, and I really need that so bad. There's no reason I shouldn't. I mean, you know what I mean? I've got more time than the average guy deserves to have actually. Now, but I'll just wait until after the first of the year, I reckon, like everybody else does. You know, I got a thinking problem. It's the only words I know that song. I need to go get a little Christmas tree and stuff and set it up for mom. I came home from where did I go yesterday? I went somewhere because when I come home, mom had she was said she was feeling good or whatever, and she'd Took all the pots and pans and stuff out of the one cabinet and was rearranging everything. Oh, that's really cool right there, man. I wish my church had that. Yeah, that's really cool, man. I may suggest that at my church, actually. I know there's some guys there that lift because you can tell by looking at them that they lift weights, but I don't know them well enough to ask them, hey, man, can I come work out with you guys? Maybe I'll get to know them better and maybe a small man's group or something there. But I know they have or they used to, they may not still be doing it. They used to have a men's breakfast the first Saturday of every month, I think it was, at some little restaurant here in town. And that'd probably be the best way to get to know people, I would say. That and Bible study on Wednesday nights. But like you go on Wednesday, well, they're in different parts of the church, right? Well, there ain't nobody standing there telling you what is where. You go in, you're kind of on your own. I noticed that the couple times I went. Yeah, see, we have Bible study every Wednesday night. There's two or three different ones. There's one in the main chapel, and that one's for everyone. Then they have a women's Bible study, a men's Bible study, and youth going on in the gym. I just got to figure out, and I think the men's one, I think they usually do like a series. I don't know. I always space Wednesdays though, when it's Wednesday. I don't remember that, it's Wednesday and there's church tonight until, 5:15, 5:30, and it ain't time to get a shower and, head there. I mean, because there's some Sundays I don't go and I watch it online. I still give my tithes, but I'm not at the church physically that day. It's real easy to get into that habit in the wintertime too. You know what I mean? When the weather gets bad, it's, 5 degrees out with a 20-mile-an-hour wind. It's hard to make yourself get up and go. But I suppose that's the times you should because it shows devotion, I guess. I don't know. I don't know enough about it yet. Oh, goodness. Mom's been pretty good the last couple of days, but I suppose come Christmas it'll get a little worse. You know what I mean? What the heck's this? I gotta pull this. I gotta put this up. Where it's at. It's needed. No, I got a thinking problem. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay. There we go. Oops. That's the key. That's the spare key to the Buick. Keep it up in that cabinet so I'll know where it's at. Yeah, that's cool. You got an accountability partner. That's what I need. I'll be back. I gotta go pee pee. Yeah, I said pee pee. bit. Where's nobody, huh? You good boy? He said, I'm a good boy, Dad. I'm a good boy, Dad. I suppose it depends on how cold it is, whether J Dog will be going out this morning. Like you said, he gets bored going by himself, and I get that for sure, especially if it's cold. Uh, I don't know if I have or not. The Bug Man is, when I was a kid, my nickname was Buggy. Everybody called me Buggy. I mean, all the way up through high school and everything. And then as I got older, one of Dad's friends was, "Hey, how you doing, Bug Man?" So then that stuck. And then the 22, like I said, that's been my dirt bike racing number. I got a picture of me about 1970. Is Rusty? Hey, good morning, Rusty. I got a picture of me on a little dirt bike about 1973 or 4 with number 22 on the front number plate. And that's important because Chad Reed, who is a from Australia and been a supercross and motocross champion in the past, has the number 22. And I've got it on my jerseys and stuff like that, you know. He was, "Oh man, you wear Chad Reed's number." No, man, he's wearing my number. You know, here's a picture to show you. I've had that way before he ever started racing, hell, before he was ever born. But that's where it comes from. Bugman is just a derivative of my nickname, and there's still people who call me Buggy. You know, my friends uh, still do. I mean, when I was a kid, like junior high and high school, my teachers even called me that. And I have no idea where it came from. So it had something to do with my brother when I was a baby and he was a baby, trying to say uh, something about baby, you know, pretty baby or something like that, and he couldn't say it right or something. I don't know. That's how the buggy part came along. The best I know. What are you doing, Rustic? Can you believe it's Friday already, man? I was like, this week just zapped by like nothing, man. Crazy. Crazy, 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 actually. I'm trying to remember. Man, I'm drawing a blank. I need me a new logo designed. Not this one here. I like that one. I actually may get some stickers of that one made. I don't know how to get it on my main avatar though, but I like that one right there. I think John made that one. But my original stickers, the Bugman 22's Big Cat Fishing Adventure. I need to get a new logo design or something. I don't know. I need to visualize it in my mind and then get somebody to make it. More Uncle Lou. I'll figure it out. 5 degrees? You're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. A sensor failed and you had no heat. Check your coolant. I know it's a sensor. You say it's a sensor, but usually when I get no heat, it means I'm low on coolant. That's an easy check. You know what I mean? I hate new cars with sensors for this and sensor for that. And like, man, just, I swear I'd love to have an older vehicle. I don't know. I wish I did. Spiffy. You know, I have a drinking problem. In fact, I'm losing coolant somewhere on my car. I don't know where because I'm not seeing anywhere, any puddles, you know what I mean? And it's not losing it through the motor because otherwise I'd have smoke, and I got no smoke or nothing. So I have no idea. It's got to be up under there somewhere. And because it's so slow of losing it so slow or something, I don't know. Maybe you just don't. I don't know. It's going to be hard to find. But I check it every time I get gas. I check it to make sure it has some in it in the catch tank there. And if it doesn't, then I put some in. 'Cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. What was I thinking about the other day? I was going to tell you guys. What the heck is that? Oh, these two come from. Let's see what they are. Oh, okay. A.W. Towser. Boy, that sounds familiar. Okay, yeah, he's an old guy. Okay, this must be. Maybe I should read that. Nah, just read the word. It'll get you there. We have hard water. It ain't no way thick enough yet. No way is it thick enough to walk out on. Another 5 inches of snow. No way, Uncle Luke. God, you guys got what, a foot now? Right at a foot? Yeah, no, that I Benoit, there is no way that ice is thick enough to step on yet. You guys are north of me though, too. Yeah, it always happens in the cold. Nothing ever breaks when it's 50 degrees and sunny. Like I said, I'd like to have an older vehicle. I think my cousin still wants to trade me for that truck of my uncle's for the Moto Guzzi. So hopefully that'll work out because then that one it's a I don't know, it's got to be in early '80s maybe. And I think if I remember correctly, when my uncle got that truck, and it's been 20 years ago or so, I'd say, but if I remember correctly, when he got it, the guy he got it from worked at the factory he worked at and had put a new rebuilt motor and transmission in it before my uncle bought it. So the heart of the truck should be fine, drivetrain and motor. Yeah, no doubt, man. I am too, Uncle Lou. When I got sick of it the first time I was shoveling the other day. And it's kind of weird. It didn't really get that warm yesterday, but because the sun was out, some of the snow's melted out there, even though it never got above freezing. Yep, I wish I could be like a bear, Uncle Lou, and just lay down and go to sleep and wake up in spring. How good would that be, man? Okay, I'll see you guys in a couple months. I'm going to bed. Hook the feeding tube up to me so I don't starve. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think we're supposed to be in the 30s today too. I think it said 35 maybe. I can't remember, but it was something like that. I watched the weather. They got a bunch of stuff going on in Indy this weekend. They got the Big Ten championship, and then Indiana's playing Louisville in basketball at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse or whatever it's called. Oh, really? Cool. I got 3 or 4 inches you can have too, Billy. I'm over it. You can have all of it you want. I forgot about how hard it is to drag the trash can through the snow. The wheels get, you know, covered up in snow and get stuck, and you're basically dragging it then. I can't even talk today. What's this say? Mom's Medicaid. If I already started that application, that would be cool. Filled out app for pension. Nope. Medicaid checklist. Let's see. Medicaid application checklist. Estimated liability to your nursing facility each month. Oh, that ain't it. She ain't headed to no nursing facilities yet. Gateway Dirt Nationals. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that a dirt track racing? How on earth could they do that? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Is it Gateway Dirt Nationals? So it's got to be some kind of dirt oval, right? Oh, it's inside. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it midgets or something like that? I did see over just across the Indiana Ohio border, they got it's a place that's got an indoor motocross track that they run, a little local series on. Late model modified, no kidding. Damn, that'd be a short track for them big cars. Anyone been following the NASCAR trial? It sucks they don't have cameras in it. They should have cameras in every courtroom anymore. Come on, man. This is 2023. So I think there's a couple guys uh, that go every day, and then they do a report on Dale Jr.'s Dirty Mo Racing channel or whatever each night. I guess I just seen a thing on the news. I guess they're repaving Indy, and I'm not positive, but they had a section where they dug all the way down to where the old bricks were. They're underneath it, been under there since what, the 30s, 40s at the latest, at the most. So I don't know if they're going to go all the way down to the bricks, take the bricks out, and redo the whole track that way or what. I don't know. They didn't say, but that's a huge undertaking and also a huge profit chance because they'll be selling them bricks. You know they will. All right, DHA, be safe, man. Oh goodness, furnace kicked on. What's everybody's plans this weekend? Hmm. Well, shoot. I can see it's going to be a long morning. This probably won't last till 8, will it? I should just start at 7, I guess. I don't know. But I like the early start. There's like a certain group of people like they're here right now, ones that are always up early. You're always on my mind. Or in Gabe's case, we're always up late. You know, I got to get a hold of that bank people. I done do appraisals for them a couple weeks ago, and they usually pay within a week. But the last time I done one for them, I had to freaking email them a couple times about getting paid. And if I have to do it this time, then I ain't gonna do no more work for them. Next time they send me an appraisal request, I'll be like, "No, that's okay, man. I'm not interested." You guys used to pay, the first couple I done, they paid like the day after or 2 days after. And I sent them kind of a nice reminder email, kind of along as, "Hey, man, I can't remember. Do you guys need an invoice for this order or not?" And I didn't get a reply. You know what I mean? Because some lenders you have to send them invoice, and some of them you don't. Yeah, there always is, Billy, after 7:30, 8 o'clock. But so I hate to have to email them again about the payment. I mean, if they're, I don't know, I hate the ones that aren't consistent. If you're going to pay in 30 days, that's fine, but just let me know ahead of time. Your checks don't get cut for 30 days. But when the first two appraisals I do for you and you pay me within a week, then, actually there was a couple I done, they did that. And then the last one before this one here, these two I just sent in, the last one before that, they, I don't think one of them went past 30 days, like 45 days. In fact, I messed up. I think I told myself then, don't do no more work for those guys. I do need to figure out the cost of cure on that trash house. I can do that today. It just takes a little time. You got to go through some programs online with, building cost, current building cost, and that in your area, and then based on different qualities of materials and stuff like that. And where this house is at, it wouldn't be the highest grade materials, but it's also not, builder stock materials. It's kind of in between. The one lady finally got back a hold of me though about that one yesterday evening. I don't know what's. I guess her phone must be shut off or something because she's getting a hold of me through email. That would make sense why it had that message when I called, that the person you're trying to reach are not currently available. So that might be the thing you get when people's phones are shut off. I don't know. I know there's a certain one. Oh man, I don't know. What about? See, there's no way I go 5 days a week if I don't know. Not I'd have to do it at 6:30 starting or 7 because otherwise it'd just be a few of us in here with not a lot of chatter going on in the chat, and that would make an everyday thing kind of tough. That and $44 for StreamYard, which I'm not going to do that. I think Monday, I think I'll try Restream again and see how hard it is on my phone actually. Because I think the only time I've used it was on the laptop. 20 days till Christmas. Hey, you got your Christmas shopping done? I got mine done. Same thing as last year. No, Not the same thing as last year. Was tough. Actually, this time last year was really hard to think of, but I better not think about that. Different topic. Need us a different topic. I do think there's some Supercross on this weekend too. Maybe it might be next weekend. Yeah, it's got to be next weekend. Otherwise, there'd be headlines on Racer X. I think it's in Europe somewhere. Huh. Yeah, I don't see nothing about it, so it's got to be next weekend then. All right, that's cool. I don't know if I read the paper yet today. Let's see who got killed. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Up front page of the newspaper, picture of a finished basement with a pool table and all kinds of nice stuff. And the headline says, "See what kind of house $500,000 will buy you in Muncie." Buy you a lot more house than it will in Carmel or Noblesville. I'm trying to, I haven't done, but maybe three or four, 500, $600,000 homes here in town. I ain't done that many of them kind here. Yeah, that's a nice house. That's a little bit above my pay grade right there. And then again, who needs that much house? Yeah, but the only way you got us if you paid for the whole year ahead of time. And I'm a little financially embarrassed to cover that much. Go ahead and put the outlay for the year. I wish I had that much. I would just go ahead and pay for the year, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. But I just didn't happen to have that much in the bank at that time. Cold Indiana temps, good mean frozen pipes. I've had my water running in the bathroom all week. But the good thing is with a well, you don't really have to worry about that much, except it uses up your salt and the water softener. There's a town called Santa Claus, Indiana, and you can actually get a postmark from them for like a card to send to your kids or something like that. Postmark Santa Claus, Indiana. That's cool. And my cousin had to take my uncle to the hospital the other night. She's just now starting to go through what I went through with dad, and she calls mom all frazzled and everything. Mom tells me about it. I'm like, I'd really, really love if I could feel bad about it, but I can't because none of them helped me when I was doing it by myself. So I really don't have much empathy for them. I know that doesn't make me a very good person, but that's just how it is. And I shouldn't be that way, I suppose, but it is what it is, I guess. I did order me a new speaker, wireless speaker. The one I had was a JBL and it was pretty expensive. I got one like it, but it's not that expensive. And I just hope it doesn't sound bad. I hear a cat scratching on something. Okay, then. Oh, don't you scratch on my chair, you hear me? Don't you do that. I'll squirt you with this squirt gun. You hear? You got a scratching post right over here. I thought I heard that. It's got a scratcher corner and cardboard scratching post things, and it goes to town on it when it uses it, but it still tries to scratch on Dad's chair. So we'll see what that speaker sounds like. I hope it sounds halfway decent. Because the JBL one I had, it sounded pretty good. I'd set it out on the car, if I was working out in the driveway or the garage or something. I'll text J Dog, see if he's up yet and if he's going to go live today or go fishing today. Because if he's not, I might end this early today. Oh, new Sun Dolphin 2-person Pro 120 fishing boat. Heck yeah. I think that's the one Chris has. The heck? There we go. There he is. There's teeny boat nation. Shot at the seagull skewer. Okay, that ain't important. Here's important. Mr. J Dog. He sends me some reels or whatever they're called, video clip things that are just hilarious. Hey. We're up today. There we go. Never heard of it. I actually sent StreamYard an email, and I did get a reply yesterday about their price and stuff. I mean, they weren't going to give me a break or nothing, but at least they did, they were good enough to reply back. It kind of looked like an AI reply, though. Because if you pay attention, you can tell an AI reply from a regular reply just by the words and sentence structure and stuff they use. Nobody got killed, so that's cool. Maybe this weekend. Let's see here. Deer disease point of contention as DNR works to rebuild the hunter's trust. Let's see what that's about. That's got to be from the Indy Star. Yep. This nasty virus kills healthy deer. Hunters want state to act, but the DNR says not so fast. Huh. Epizootic hemorrhagic Hagic disease. EHDs is a deadly virus that can severely impact deer herds in Indiana. The effects appear devastating, but biologists say that deer populations typically rebound. Yeah. And the Department of Natural Resources approached the EHD management in the late 2010s, eroded trust between hunters and the state agency tasked with managing the wild deer herds. The DNR now leans on hunters to collect robust data about the deer health and hunting, which has helped foster new trust. First day of squirrel season. Let's see, I'm trying to see what the signs are. Dozens of turkeys. As house was downhill, the horde of vultures flew up into the trees, waiting, and he noticed a pair of antlers and carcass of white-tailed bucks sticking out of the creek. The antlers, 10-point antlers, were still covered in velvet. He wasn't sure what disease could have felled a buck so clearly in its prime. I thought maybe disease might kill an older deer or a younger deer, he said. For it to kill a beautiful buck like that, it was depressing. Tell us what the signs are. It doesn't show. Flimsy charts and lack of that. Ain't it? Manage the deer population. A lot of people don't understand, like about deer populations, and you have to hunt them. If you don't, it gets so overpopulated that they starve. Delaware County woman arrested after meth deal involving informant. Boy, that's not going to bring the informant out into the open, is it? And let's find out. The undercover informant is probably a cop, though. Otherwise, they wouldn't be saying anything about it. Someone sent an appraisal request over yesterday, and I knew by the address it was 100 South Walnut. Walnut Street runs north and south through Muncie. 100 South, right downtown. It's the first block south of Main Street, and it's all like old 2-story or 3-story buildings with business in the bottom and apartments or something else up top, depending on what has been done with the building in the last 50 years. But I looked at the address, and they wanted a 2 to 4 unit apartment appraisal. And I looked at the address and thought, nah, that just doesn't look right. So I pulled it up, and it's one of the older buildings downtown. It's like a business in the bottom and 3 stories going up. And I mean, I'm not even able to do that kind of appraisal because that's a business with other apartments income producing. So that's what a certified general appraiser would have to do that one, because there's all kinds of stuff involved in that. Yeah, you didn't miss nothing. I went and peed. Then I was reading about some deer disease, and the DNR here in Indiana is now relying on information from the hunters more than their own data collection, because the last time they done it with their own data collection, it messed everything up. They served a warrant on her house, 100 block of Southwest Street in Gaston. They reported finding 2 sets of scales and drug paraphernalia. Translation: they didn't find shit inside the house. Arrested later that day on her 54th birthday. Boy, that sucks. Huh. And she said she only deals to a few people. It's probably some lady selling stuff to her friends or something. You know what I mean? They're going to make it look like she was a drug dealer. J Dog did text me back with the middle finger, so he's up. That's my typical morning greeting. Now, he didn't answer my question of whether he's going to still go fishing or not, but he did let me know he was awake. Ah. What is the date today? Let me look real quick on that. shit, I didn't even write it on there, did I? I better write the inspection date on that because I said it with the lender last night after I talked to her. And I didn't write it on here. That's not good. So let's jump in there real quick. I got to jump into that site real quick and see what I know. It's next Friday. I just don't know what the date is. See, no, I don't have my calendar up, do I? Bummer. There we go. Inspection scheduled the 12th of December at 3 p.m. Okay, so next week is Friday the 12th. There we go. Write it on here somewhere. Friday the 12th at what time did I say? 3 p.m. Yeah, the lady was really sketch about, for one, she done all her correspondence through email, which tells me her phone's turned off probably. But she was like, I'll have to figure out when I can do it. Hey, good morning. Oh, that's Sandy Toes. I just almost spaced it. But she kept saying she had to figure out when she can be there or something along that lines or when she could do it. And I had emailed her back and told her, hey, I'll be honest with you, my only requirement is daylight, and any day next week is fine. Or even today, I told her, I could even come today. Yesterday evening, I told her I could come, tomorrow at whatever time. Then she emailed me back, well, what about next Friday? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I didn't say that, but I thought it. And Mhm. Mhm. Oh goodness, hold on real quick. Oh God, you're an idiot. Adequate. There we go. Oh goodness. How are you, Sandy Toes? Good to see you today. I ain't seen you in a while. Oops. Hold on. Mhm. Oh, how you been, Sandy Toes? It's probably hot there now, isn't it? Just walking home. So you don't live far from work, then I take it. That's cool. That's cool that you actually can walk the streets in the evening time without having to worry about it and not walk the streets in that way. For those who were getting ready to say something. Big night at work. Big as in a lot of work, or big as in big stuff happening. Thursday. Oh, God darn it. I know what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hold on. There. All right. Curtis, get your old butt up here and help me out today. It's still dark. What time is it? 6:30, and it's still dark as hell. That sucks. Huh. Okay, now we got that all taken care of. Let's see if I got any outstanding orders. There's a client with updated agreement waiting for acceptance. Please click next to review the agreement. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a new agreement for take some of your money when you send you orders. Who is it with? Oh, appraiser vendor. They don't send me much work anymore. We had a falling out. And I might have used the F word in a correspondence with them. So they ain't gonna be sending me no work anytime in the near future, if you know what I mean. And I don't know what's up, but I've been getting uh, spam email in my uh, Google Mail thing, which you never used to. And it's like an ads that they put in my email log or whatever you call it. You know, you check your emails. Say Nicholas J. Fuentes. If you don't know who he is, don't bother Googling him or nothing. You won't like him. Good morning, Misplaced Country Girl. Oh, okay. I didn't know you was a server. Hit 105 today. Is that 105? That is 105 Fahrenheit. Wow. When did I do that? The F word. When did I say it? I'm sorry. I don't remember. I'm not saying I didn't because I'm sure I did, but you were always on my mind. In your text/email. To who? I hope I didn't send a group text with the F word in it. If I did, and everyone who got it, I'm sorry. It wasn't intended for you. Oh, hold on. Let's see what's going on in here. What's the matter a little bit, huh? Get a cat, leave him alone. He don't want to play. Go. Get. There you go, buddy. Word it in for you. The puppy wants to sleep, you knucklehead. Leave him alone. Yes, I squirted you with the squirt gun. You deserved it, though. Oh, I don't remember. You mean the one I just sent? Yeah, I might have used the four-letter word. I didn't say it, but I typed it, so I suppose that's still the same, isn't it? Well, that's weird. Did it just start? I mean, did it switch itself or something like that? If so, you should be able to go into the settings somehow and change it back. I don't know how, though. My phone is, has a thing said update due or update ready to download or something. I hate doing that because it always changes something. You know what I mean, man? Hmm. I don't know, said the blind man. I see. Mm. Yep, I need to wash my eyeballs out with some Visine stuff, I think. Where'd Rustic go? Ain't nobody. Let's see, I think that many people in here, is there? I'm going to have a beer before I go home. I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, you can text us from the bar. You can go live from the bar even. Oh, okay, there you are, Rustic. I see. Yeah, you can go live from the bar, Sandy. It don't matter. I'll be glad when the kitten becomes a cat because it scratches me every now and then. I mean, it doesn't do it on purpose, you know what I mean? But it just does it because it's a kitten. But when it does scratch me, it itches, and I got to put some cortisone on it, like right now. And and it's weird. Sometimes I'll pet the cat, and then maybe my hands will get close to my eyes, and they'll get itchy and stuff. And other times it doesn't. I don't understand it. Why it does it sometimes, and other times it doesn't do it. I gave a cat a bath before, and that's not an easy thing to do. I wore welder's gloves with the big cuffs on them. Where you gonna go food shopping at? Walmart, which I need to go there too, but man, I can't stand going to Walmart. Kroger's, you guys got Kroger's over there? No way. Really? I wonder if it has the same stuff we have. No, probably not. You guys got different laws about food and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, misplaced country girl. That's it. Or sometimes mine will be behind something. You walk by, it'll jump out and sneak attack you and jump on the down just above my ankle and try to grab my legs. Trying to keep my eyes open. I keep shaking my head. I wish I had something interesting to read you guys, but I always forget. Let's see. No manual waters over there. Okay, that's that. I took an IQ test thing online. It's supposed to pay me money, but it didn't. So it was like, oh man, dude, you got hustled. Let's see if this is the instructions with the eye cleaning. Oh no, that's the instructions for the red light glasses. Yeah. Lighting. Hold on. You better get. Go. Get in here. Go. 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 Stay in here. Quit bothering people, dummy. You're going to get me in trouble. Here. You dummy, play with these. There you go. Poor cat's like, man, nobody ever gets up. There's Keno Chris with his big coffee cup. Let's see how I do it. There we go. Good morning.
Morning.
What are you doing today? Going to the casino?
Yeah, I'll be live at 11 o'clock today.
That'll work.
I typed it in chat, but I don't know if you read it or not.
Yeah.
All those names you're seeing, those are handles. They're not the channel name.
Yeah.
So like mine says Keno Chris Wins.
Yeah.
There can be hundreds of channels called Keno Chris, but there can only be one handle of Keno Chris Wins for my channel.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
it's the way for YouTube to make it unique. It's got more to do with mobile. It's a way that they're supposed to make it so that, you know how I can go in here now on my laptop and I can type at Uncle Lou and it'll highlight his name. You can't do that on mobile, but this is supposed to be a way for them to make it so you can do it on mobile too. It's a whole keeping up with TikTok thing, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, mine, the only thing I got is the Bugman 22, so that's the only thing it's going to show.
Well, I mean, so you can go in your channel settings and you can change your handle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When I tried to make my handle Keno Chris, it wouldn't let me do it. So I had to make it Keno Chris Wins. Because I didn't want a bunch of numbers in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, or else someone else must have had Keno Chris also then, right?
Yeah, but there was no other Keno Chris channel, which was surprising. I was like, there's no channel that name. Why does somebody have that handle?
You know, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's another way too, where if somebody does copy your channel, they're not going to have the same handle. So
yeah,
if people start learning handles especially it's like more for the bigger creators, you know, if say Mr. Beast, you know, if somebody makes a Mr. Beast channel, which I'm sure there's hundreds of them out there, but only the real Mr. Beast has whatever his handle is.
Yeah. And
thank you, Uncle Lou. Appreciate it, buddy.
Something about hers just started doing that. And she didn't know how it changed or something.
Apparently they started it like 8 months ago, but most of us are just now starting to really see it. I've been seeing it for about the last month and a half. But
interesting.
I don't like it, but I get the reasoning behind it. I get it's also a security thing too, you know.
Yeah.
It will protect your channel from people trying to pretend to be you if you're a bigger creator.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah. Because before that, if you were, say, Keno Chris 714 or whatever, someone could also just make one and put that name in it and act like you. But now,
Yeah, I could go right now and create a Bugman 22 channel, use your logo, but I will not be able to use the same handle.
Yep. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Nubby. How are you, buddy? It's probably daylight over there, ain't it?
Yeah, I do not like the handles because there's a lot of, I mean, Sandy Toes is a great example. We all know Sandy Toes is Sandy Toes. Well, when she
Yeah.
comes in here and you see her handle, if you don't know what her name is, then you have no idea unless you can see the logo good enough to know, oh, that's Sandy Toes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because hers gets me all the time right at the very first, and then it's like, oh, I remember who that is now. Just because it's a unique name.
Yeah, I mean, most of these creators, you get used to your subscribers and stuff, and especially the people that come in your live streams, you get used to their channel names, and then they pop in, and some people, I mean, it is nothing like their channel name, their handles. Yeah. And you just have no idea who it is.
Yeah, just like Sandy Toes, they're nothing near the same.
See, Misplaced just changed hers.
Yeah. I see, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yep. I don't want to get that complicated. It's raining out that way, Nubs? Huh? Is it daylight? Now, if it's raining, that means it's warmer than it is here. No, actually, I made a, what up, dog? I did make another channel, come to think of it, that's affiliated with this existing channel. Now that I think about it, I got to remember what the name.
I think you misplaced.
See if I can find it. Yeah, view your
Thank you, Nubbies.
No, that's not.
I'll come to the Kino Chris channel at 11 and tell me happy birthday then, and share it out.
Birthday? I didn't know that. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, sir.
There we go. Switch account. There, tinfoil hat news. All right. I got another one, Office D Racing 22 channel. That's, I don't know what that is, how that even exists. But yeah, I see my 2 different channels now. But I haven't got anything on none of the others. This one. Huh. You were always on my mind.
Holy crap! It's almost 7 already. We're going to Lawrenceburg to do this live stream. So,
oh really?
I was turning the volume up.
Yeah.
He's making. Uncle Lou said something about hitting pause because I was doing this. I've turned the volume. I've got my monitor is actually a television. So
okay. Yep.
Remote.
Yeah,
laptop's right in front of the TV.
Yeah, he hit pause on the porn so we wouldn't hear it in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get showered and dressed, and we got about an hour and a half drive to the casino.
I was gonna say I thought it was over an hour from where you're at there.
It's just like a mile away from Tanner's Creek.
Yeah, yep. I remember driving by it. I remember driving by it when we went down there that time for the veterans thing.
11 Eastern, that's right. J-Dog, Quiet Man Curtis.
Oh, that's
right. They'll be able to watch J-Dog fish on the way to the casino.
Yeah, he's going to come up here, and we're going to put him up on here. He said if I went live today, he would go fishing and come up, and I can just have him on here live fishing, which is very cool.
Thank you, Jody.
Morning, Jody. Heck yeah, I hope you hit a big jackpot.
You never know. Depending on how it goes today, might see some of those given away today on that live stream.
Heck yeah.
You never know.
That's right. That's why you got to tune in to find out.
Freddie ever gets them up on the website. These will be up there too.
Those are drinking cup. Well, how many ounces are those?
That
16.
many. That
No,
many.
no, that doesn't
Here
say.
it is next to my head. That
You
many.
can't tell. Yeah, but you can't tell by how skinny it is.
I have no idea, Bug Man.
Yeah, no worries. It looks like about 16 ounces to me, maybe 12.
All right. Well, I learned you something today. I did my good deed for the day.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Teacher Chris. He's our
See y'all
Friday
at 11.
11. Yep, I should get the alert thing. And I'll be there.
I'll be there.
That's all matters. It's a successful show already. Then.
Telly will be with me, but I don't know if she'll be. There's a game she likes playing at that casino, and it's the only casino that we know that has it. So she wants to play it, and it's pretty far away from where I'll be playing. So
Yeah, yeah.
you never know.
I remember when I went to Vegas, my favorite slot was the Wheel of Fortune one. Just because it said Wheel of Fortune. I made a little bit of money off of it too, come to think of it. But I just got a kick out of it saying that.
Uncle Lou likes Buffalo.
Buffalo.
No coin pushers. The only place I've ever seen a coin pusher in any casino is on the cruise we went on.
I don't think I've ever seen one in real life.
I've seen them at arcades, but as far as casinos go, the cruise ship had one, and I never saw a single person play it the entire time I was there.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen, and come to think of it, I think it was at like an arcade place or something like that. I seen one. I remember seeing it in person.
Well, there's some YouTube channels out there that they're putting out videos like they're winning millions and millions and millions of dollars on these coin pushers, and it's not real. I mean, it's not real money. It's not. They're not doing it.
It's exactly. I've seen it. Yeah. My first thought was, where on earth are you finding these coin pushers with all that big money in it anyway?
Right.
And I've seen those before actually. I just figured it was AI.
No, I mean they're real coin pushers. They probably got them in their garage or something, but it's not. They're not really winning that. It's not real money.
That would be cool though.
Come on, Jay Puppy.
Lawrence Casino. That's 35 minutes from me. Does Chris deserve a birthday kiss? Heck yeah! Drive on over. Park the boat.
He'll be fishing.
Park the boat at the.
If he drives his boat from if he's going to the Licking, for him to get the boat there, that's a lot farther than 35 minutes.
Yeah. At least 3 messages have been ignored, so probably.
Oh, baloney. I'm looking right now.
I'm gonna say you can't say that if he ain't got backup.
I don't even. Oh, wait a minute. Tuesday. Oh, when I hear a barge and you can't say, "Hey, I did watch that. That is spooky."
What is it?
He sent a little video. It's when you hear a barge but you can't see it. It's real foggy.
Oh, yeah, that'd be.
If
you can hear it, it's close. Because those things are so quiet, man. If you can hear it, it's got to be close. Rub shad across your lips first.
I just got a happy birthday message from somebody I don't know.
That's good, though. Well, it could be good. It could be bad. It could be some nutcase out there stalking you. I see those stalking things, and maybe it's a famous person or something. I always wondered myself, why in the hell don't they have a gun? If I know someone's stalking me and threatening to hurt me, I'm not walking out the door or anywhere in my house, even without my gun strapped on my side. I forget, 'cause I seen one the other day about it. I can't remember if it was someone famous or something. It might have been a sports lady or something, but some stalker broke in her house, you know. And I'm like, and he's still alive? No.
Uncle Lou said, rub shad across your lips first
Yeah,
before I
that's
kiss
what I
J-Lo.
said. Yeah. Yeah, I read that a second ago. Like, rub shad across your lips.
I was trying to figure out who that. I didn't hear you because I was trying to figure out who that message was from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get showered and dressed and get ready for this hour and a half drive.
All right, brother. That's cool. I appreciate you coming up. So, Telly's off day two.
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
We
Heck
both
yeah.
took my birthday off. We both had one vacation day left, and I was like, man, let's just take my birthday off. And,
Yeah, that's perfect. Last month of the year, burn up the last day. That's perfect, man.
all right. Later.
All right, man. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, buddy. Good luck today. Morning, top dog. He's the top, huh? And you're the bottom. Is that what you're telling us there, catfish dog? At least 3 messages have been ignored. Hmm. Yeah, man, that cat's got me itching right there where he scratched my arm. That sucks. Better put some Neosporin on it, maybe. Cause you're always on my mind. I got some Neosporin stuff right here. Sorry, getting ready to hit the road. Hi, everyone in chat. No worries, man. We'll see you on the lake or the river. Where are you going today? Are you driving to Licking or are you going down by the dam by your house? Licking be a long drive on a cold morning and get there and find out the boat ramps froze. Yeah, that's what they call cat scratch fever, man. Yep. I know what that's why I just put Neosporin on it. But yeah, that's what most people think cat scratch fever is a Ted Nugent album and not real. I suppose I could probably have some oranges this morning because they're good for what ails you, see. The oranges is good for you. I did kind of well. Now come think of that. What Tuesday I had to take mom to the doctor. Then Wednesday I had the big multiple appointments. Wednesday at the VA in Indy. No wonder this week went fast and I don't feel like I got anything done. Yeah, it is. It's real and it'll kill you. Believe me, if it starts turning red and it's still itching 3 hours from now, yeah, buddy, we're gonna go. Hey, man, y'all got to give me a shot. This stuff's itching, or I could take some Benadryl or something, maybe. Cheater caught in fishing tournament. This is a new one, I think. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. And then where's those closed captions? There we go. So days without seeing another story about someone that cheated or broke the rules. Let's see if he's got any. Oh, there we go.
No. This is totally different. This is an angler that got caught red-handed cheating in a way that I don't think anyone's ever seen before.
Huh. Hold on.
A fishing tournament. The reward was just like very little amount of money, very little clout, fame, whatever you want to call it. It's really disgusting, but let's talk about what happened. So Jacob goes on and he wins $200.
Can you guys hear that?
This big fish tournament. So where it got a little bit suspect was apparently someone saw this fish that he submitted and won this big fish contest for. Got the $200, and they also on either his fishing page or his personal page, and he's got a couple different Instagram pages. He posted a picture with this fish as well, which would be fine if you were like, oh, I got a picture of it on my kayak in my lap. I also want a picture holding it, whatever. Well, the problem is that the picture that they posted online of him holding it was not in a kayak. It was in a boat, and someone saw this picture and they matched it up side by side with the one he submitted. It's got the same markings. It's the same damn fish. And so I don't know how the process went, where if he was questioned about it and then this other information came in, but apparently either a friend or someone that was not so much a friend also sent the tournament director a picture of a boat at a local boat ramp. It just so happened this was Jacob Hausman's boat. And I'll put on the screen here, in the back of it, you'll see something a little bit strange. It is not a beautiful green chair that was added for an extra person to ride along on the boat that day. No, it was, in fact, a cut-out piece of a kayak. Clearly, is there for one purpose.
No kidding.
So it is in the background.
Can I get a ding for this?
Tournament series. Not only that, some other people brought up that, one, this kayak was taking pictures of the fish in a weird manner where the fish was like sideways on the chair to the point where you couldn't personally do. I mean, if you're going to take a picture of a fish on a kayak, you're going to be having the board and everything in your lap, almost 100% chance. I don't know a situation where you go up to the front of the kayak and take a picture back, and especially not a picture like this where the board was sideways across. You'd have to be standing on the. It's just not possible. And so red flags everywhere. Jake gets called out. And he gets in trouble and gets banned by the tournament director for life and has to return.
Banned for life. That's as it should be. What the guy was watching, is it Ben Milken? I don't know. Let's see.
We have another cheater.
No. Yeah, Milken Fishing.
Seems like you can't freaking open your laptop or look at your phone, pull up social media these days without seeing another story about someone that cheated or broke a rule or did something in a fishing tournament. Most of those are gray area type things, like did they get information? Did they not get information? Maybe a guy was fishing in an off limits area or did something in pre-practice they weren't supposed to do. No. This is totally different. This is an angler that got caught red-handed cheating in a way that I don't think anyone's ever seen before in a fishing tournament.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's just like very little amount of money, very little clout, fame, whatever you want to call it. It's really disgusting, but let's talk about what happened. So Jacob goes on and he wins $200 for this big fish tournament. So where it got a little bit suspect was apparently someone saw this fish that he submitted and won this big fish contest for. Got the $200, and they also on either his fishing page or his personal page, and he's got a couple different Instagram pages. He posted a picture with this fish as well, which would be fine if you were like, oh, I got a picture of it on my kayak in my lap.
Oh, Shirley.
Picture holding it, whatever. Well, the problem is that the picture that they posted online of him holding it was not in a kayak. It was in a boat, and someone saw this picture and they matched it up side by side with the one he submitted. It's got the same markings. It's the same damn fish. And so
that started over, didn't it? Never mind. I was trying to. Hey, John, tell you what, man. You see that right there? You started this. You started this scratch off freaking addiction. You're a crack dealer. I never scratched these off in my life until that day. Now I'm hooked. I'm gonna have to come and stay at your house till I get over my addiction and I spend all my money on scratch offs. I need to find a support group to help me through this. The bad part, I win no money on them. That's the problem. See, that's what the big problem be. Where is, oh, there, I got to turn that volume off on that before I do something stupid. What, me do something stupid? Nah, never happen. Hi, Shirley T. How you doing today, honey? It's really good to see you come in there and say hi this morning. See, if I started my show at 7, I'd start out with more people than just a couple at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's funny that this cheating stuff's probably been going on for a long time, but now with cell phones and pictures and like that guy there being stupid and messing up on the picture he posted, not realizing that people got a lot, people sit around and, like that one there, you can tell it's the same fish in 2 different posts. And like, people are going to catch that stuff, man. People are sharp sometimes. So everything you do, you deserve. $200 tournament too. That's the worst part. Mm-hmm. Do I eat an orange or not? That's the question. Curtis, I thought you were going to come up here, man. Thank you for helping this. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate you, man. Because you're always on my mind. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, cool. This guy's got a cast net, and then he's got another net with a round floating ring, and it's like a net that goes below it. It's about that big around. So he throws the net with the ring thing in the water beside the boat, throws the cast net out, brings it in to the edge of the boat, pulls it up, sets it down in that floating net thing, and then releases it, and the fish actually go inside that net. That's pretty cool, actually. So I got me a cast net and I'm going to use when I get a boat, not until. I ain't touching the till. I got a brand new cast net and I got a brand new Freddy sling too. And I ain't touching none of them till I get a boat. I got a box or a milk crate type thing sitting right back here with all the stuff that I've been saving for when I get a boat. Oh, mountains look awesome. What's the date today? The 5th. Oh, okay. That's Sunday. Now you got to post it now. What did that say? 2 drops of groundhog oil will cure an ear infection. Where are you going to get groundhog oil? This is called Appalachia's Disappearing Mountain Men. They got some pretty good cures for stuff them country people in the mountains do. Because back in the day, they didn't have no way to get into the doctor or nothing like that. Like where my grandma or great grandma on them's property is, they had no way of getting to the doctor or anything. They just had to fix whatever was wrong. Homemade pizza. I haven't done that in forever. My brother used to make those all the time. He'd crack me up when he made them. Neither one of them will get used. They won't get used by you, I can tell you that. I'll come over to your lake and use them right in front of you and throw them out and look over at you while I'm doing it from my boat next to yours. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to go out back and practice before I ever put that on video. I've seen a couple different ways to do it in different videos. It seems, a few people have different techniques on how they hold it and throw it and stuff. I even seen one of some smoking hot chick in a bikini throwing one. I thought that's what I need right there. A net throwing chick in a bikini and my life would be complete. Yeah, I said it. And I meant it. Well, I think I'm going to have to get a couple oranges, tangerines, whatever you call them. The little round ones. Tangerines used to be about like that. But these ones that you get now, they're little cuties or whatever, about that big, they suck. I think I'm going to go to, I wonder if like Fresh Time has the regular kind of tangerines. You know what I mean? I'll bet they do. There's one not far from me. I'm going to stop and see. If they do, I'm just going to get them from there from now on. That was Brian. He's not a hot chick. Well, he may not be a chick, but he sure looks good in bikini from the back. Huh. One guy here, shocking truth about the Proud Boys. Yeah, somebody's got a crow to pick, looks like to me. Yeah, the Proud Boys leader's a black guy. That's what I think's crazy. So they can't call him racist. That's for sure. Huh. Oh, I gotta get a screenshot of this lady somehow. Let me see if I can get this on my phone. Oh man, there's no way. Hold on. It's got to show the lady, and I'll show you here in a second if I can get a screenshot of it. Bam. Right there. Okay. I got to share this with J-Dog so we can make some memes out of it. Okay, it should be on here now. What? Oh. Wait a minute, I'm getting there. Oh, okay. Makes charcoal for something. My tummy will never be flat. Yeah, mine neither. Yeah, no, my body's gross now. I wouldn't even want to do me. I got scars everywhere. What did he soak it in alcohol? I like this dude. He's cool. Sergio Outdoors. Wait, I want to make sure I'm following him before I do that. Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Now back to what I was doing. So you go here and go history. There's history. There she is.
You see that video?
Oh. FAFO. The more you FA, the more you FO. There we go. Stop. There we go. Now, how do we get all the words off here? Please tell me you can. Nope. Shit. There's got to be a way. Damn it. That sucks. Well, maybe we can manipulate it. I'll just show you what I'm talking about here in just a sec. Let's see here. Screenshots. There we go. There ain't really no way to manipulate it. But this is what I was talking about. It's a big fat trans lady with, I don't know what kind of makeup it is or whatever. I was going to get J-Dog to superimpose Curtis's face in there. Oh, well, it's a good idea. Why? Before before I talk myself out of it. I like this one here. I don't know if I should. Oh, that's not how you do it. Da-da-da-da. If you're a Democrat, I apologize. And you shouldn't be on my channel if you are. That's all I got to say. Oh, come on, zoom in where you can see it. You can't see it, can you? It says, fucking Democrats, whiny little bitches. Which is about right. This is me right here. Yes, I know I'm cranky. I'm going through fishing withdrawal. Now go away. Unless you brought me new tackle to dull the pain. That's me. I think everybody's out. Everybody's beautiful. They're God's children, baby. Back tattoo you got in Germany. That's just wrong, John. You're making fun of people. You should be ashamed of yourself. No, better not. Better not. That's too much. Grumpy from lack of gardening. I'm grumpy from lack of life, man. I ain't had a life for 5 or 6 years now, man. What do you do? Oh, Roostic. Hold on, let's see what it does. Yep, it works right. Hey, morning, buddy.
Hey, getting one
Hey.
step closer to getting that going up to Indiana.
Are you?
Yeah, I got my gold mat in. Look at that.
Oh, cool. That's the thing where the water runs down and the gold gets trapped in the ridges or whatever.
Yep. Got my gold mat. I got some other stuff. I'm trying to get everything together. Hey, Shirley T. Good morning. Morning, Curtis. I figured Curtis be up here since he's in the chat. Oh dang.
Yeah, I did too. I see how he is.
Yeah, I'm getting closer, Buggy. I'm fixing to. Hey, Scotty. Good morning.
Fishing adventure day, Scotty. Morning, buddy.
I'm going to. My next thing I got to get is that I got to get me a sheet of aluminum and build me. Fold the edges, bend the edges to make a box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Once I get that, then I can make a top part that's got spray in it for water, and I can put all the gravels and stuff in it. Just let it wash through there.
I didn't know they had that over. I'm gonna have to look into it actually.
Curtis ain't doing housework unless he's washing his.
Yeah. He's probably washing Eric's underwear. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, they double charged me, and I called them, and they said we only see one, so the other one's still pending, but we got to call the bank and cancel that one. But I ordered a 48-inch long, 6-inch wide mat. They messed up and sent me one that's 12 inches.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, okay, don't worry about it. I'll just call us even.
Well, I called them and I asked them, I said, hey, y'all sent me the 12-inch and I ordered the 6. And they said, well, we messed up. And yes, we did take 2 out of your account and we're trying to put 1 back in now. So we sent you that. So they're good people. I talked to him on the phone. He called me.
I appreciate it, Scotty. So there's a web page with all that stuff on it, like a gold mining type web page thing.
Yeah, they sent me they sent me a $5 coupon to off my next purchase, and they're called High Plains Prospect. And you can
High
order
Plains
stuff from them.
Prospect.
Yeah.
You need to build you a greenhouse, Misplaced Country Girl, and then you could grow stuff year round.
Yeah, when I was on the phone with him, he said, hold on a second, I'm at my computer. What's your channel name? And I told him. He looked it up. He said, you got some good content on here. Yeah, I could see where you was out fishing and prospecting, panning for a little bit. I said, yeah, that was the Mississippi River. My chances down here is slim to none. So, but I tried.
Yep, but you never know though, man.
Yeah, I told him. I said, when I go to do it, I'm gonna give him a huge shout out on the channel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what's good about it is that he subscribed to me now.
Yeah, that's going. Maybe you end up getting the hookup too.
Hey, Jody, good morning.
That's the best part.
Yeah, so
That
I got
jungle
that.
6 feet wide.
I'm getting some other stuff rounded up. Got this piece right here. I bought this right here for like $1 at the Dollar General.
Yeah,
It's
I've
a
seen that
real
actually.
fine mesh. You use it when you get your fine gold. So that's what's the thing is. They said, look at the dollar stores and you can find stuff with gold prospecting. That's why I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've actually got the bigger size of that for stringing spaghetti.
Yeah, but the most prized thing is that I went and looked in our kitchen and I found this like a little scoop.
Man, I used to get in trouble when I was married for taking stuff out of the kitchen when I was working on stuff in the garage. And what happened to that pan? I needed to drain the radiator fluid out of the dirt bike, and I came in and got some. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
And I do that all the time. She'd get so mad at me. I still got to try and. There's something going on with the Indianapolis Postal Hub, and I'm thinking it may not just be Indianapolis's. This package that was shipped out on the 13th of November arrived in Indianapolis at the regional hub and has been there ever since. And I've talked to people on the phone. I've been so mad, man. And literally nobody, you can't get a hold of that hub itself. So you have no way of knowing why it's sitting there and what's up with it. But it's been.
Hey, Jody said that this is the Pampered Chef from Pampered Chef.
Oh, really?
Oh, Jody, how do you know that's Pampered Chef? Because it says Pampered Chef on it right here.
Because she's been to one of them parties or whatever they're called.
Well, it's been a bar. It's never been used.
Where is that at? No, it's not going to be on. No, wait.
For somebody who don't cook, how do you know that's Pampered Chef?
Somebody who don't cook. I had one until I melted it. Did you lay it on the electric stove by mistake? I'm not going to say I did something like that, but I did something like that.
Read what she said.
I set a plastic bowl on.
What Jody said.
Yeah. I set a plastic bowl on the stove one time. The burner I used.
I melted it.
Yeah.
Giga Billy said, "Good luck to you, Rustic. Good luck. What? Finding gold? Man, I'm just going to go up and enjoy myself. I hope I get to meet Buggy up there.
Oh yeah, up and down. That's not far from me at all. I actually raced dirt bikes down that area a few times.
Yeah, and then I'm going to swing by, and go see Sharina and Thomas.
In fact, I got to go right by there when I'm going to get on Interstate 74 to go to J-Dog's house.
He said, yep. Hey, like I said, guys, I've got the mat in. It's a deep B. And all I got to do now is get my box made And because I got the pump, I got the hoses. I mean, I had stuff I already had here from my bait shop that I had. I mean,
Yeah.
I had brand new, let me get it up here, brand new bilge pump that I had left over from my bait tackle shop, but it was in a
Yeah.
package. I figured, like, you know what? A lot of them's using that. All I need is a battery. So I opened it up and I said, well, there's my pump.
Exactly. I think I got something like that sitting around in the garage. I need to.
I mean, you see them guys out there with them electric, them gas powered motors with them big old
Yeah.
pumps. That's people who's out there looking to get rich finding that stuff.
Yeah. Instead
I'm,
of just doing it as a hobby.
yeah, I'm doing it just to see if I can find some. It's fun. It's something different.
Mhm.
Plus, you know, I like to travel and go meet other people on YouTube at fishes and stuff. So that gives me, kills me two birds with one stone right there. I get to probably get to meet Buggy and then drop by Shereen and Thomas. So
Yep. I mean, I haven't seen them forever, but I was going to go down and fish with them at their house a couple years back.
Curtis said Rusty and Buggy back together again. We'll get up here. The three amigos will be up here on the back.
Hmm.
I need to get Curtis to start looking around for creek beds up there so I go up there and I can hang with them and find a good place to fish and pan for gold.
Yeah. I wonder what criteria makes it a good place to, you know what I mean, to look, what kind of terrain the land is and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Well, up around that area where you live and you go up further, you find any creek that was made by glaciers. So
Yeah. Yeah. And as opposed to man-made creeks. Well, the
yeah,
bad part up here, like there's a big creek. It's probably 10 feet across, I'd say. And when my dad was a kid, he used to tell me that it meandered all through the south end of town where I grew up at, right? Well, the Corps of Engineers came through in the 50s and literally dredged it where the banks are high and it's almost straight. There's no longer, he said back then it had, deep holes in one area and then you go down maybe 50 yards and there'd be little rapids and stuff, you know what I mean? And he said it was a great smallmouth river. And he said him and his buddies used to go down there and they had a camp set up and they'd stay there for 3 or 4 days at a time, catch fish and stuff like that. And they ruined it. So the odds of that creek having anything in it's pretty slim because they ruined it. Gold folks look.
yeah, they look for the blooms down there, John, down there in that ocean.
Oh yeah, I'll bet. That and metal detectors on the beach finding change.
Hey, on the Mississippi River back in the Civil War, there were ships carrying gold and stuff to help, and they sunk.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back in the early 80s when we moved down here that they used to dredge that river to keep it in the center, to keep it.
Yeah.
There has been some reported that was found.
I drew a blank. Dag now, but
Yeah, that's true, Gig. But mostly
they
they
just
look
found
for
this
it.
ship in the Caribbean that I just read about it last week, I think it was. They just found this ship in the Caribbean that people have been looking for 50 or 60 years. And these people found it and it's a gold mine. But now they're in a dispute on ownership of who gets all the golden stuff out of it.
Yeah.
Stay golden, Polly boy. Nice. If it was me and I found that boat, I'd just keep my mouth shut, harvest everything out of it, and disappear.
The only gold Buggy has ever found is with strippers' boobies.
Heck yeah, the glitter. Yep, I've been there.
Those are called sweat beads, Curtis. Those are non-spendable. Chris said, all Shire smelling sexy now, waiting on telly.
I can smell you over here, man. You smelling good.
Gold glitter doesn't count. Hey, man, I've got gold. What is that? Check that out.
Gold glitter, baby.
Right, go glitter. Go dust.
And I was trying to vacuum up some cat litter the other day, and it's like sand stuff or whatever. And it was so hard to get it to vacuum all of it up. It kept missing stuff. And all I could think of is if you were like the guy who the porch pirates and he set it up where when they opened it, glitter would come out of it, and it was the finest glitter you could find. And all I could think of is, man, if I was trying to vacuum glitter up right now, there's no way I would get any of it up.
Nowadays they're putting that that dye that they put in fake money at the banks.
Yeah.
If it leaves the bank before it gets deactivated, you know what I mean? They're putting
There's
that
a
stuff
lot
in
of
there.
there's a whole lot of AI ones out there right now where it blows powder up and stuff. Those are all fake. AI is going to make it hard on people like us.
Yeah, like that's funny. They're putting that bank dye in them things, making them explode. That way they can identify. They wear that stuff for like several days.
Yeah, that stuff don't come off, man.
Terry B, good morning.
Hold on, I can get
Yeah, but y'all thought I was bullcrapping about going up to Indiana to try to pan for gold. I'm telling you, I'm getting stuff gathered up. I'm getting it ready. I got all winter.
It cracks me up. You see the guy robbing the bank, and he tells him, "Don't be putting that dot money in there neither." They're like, how you gonna know till you get out of the bank and it pulls off you knucklehead?
Hear what he said.
And the other part is it ruins the money. Yeah. It stains the money. Then what you gonna do? You got a whole bunch of stained money.
Yep. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have fun. That's all it is to it.
Oh yeah, that's it right there. I mean, it's not like you're gonna find a 5-pound nugget of gold, but if
I
you
still
find a
got
little bit,
I gotta still find me a 4 or 6 man tent, and that way I can put all my stuff in there and I can sleep in there.
yeah.
And got to get me a little Coleman cook stove. I've got Coleman lanterns. I got to get them dug out.
I got a nice little, little quiet generators. You know what I'm talking about?
You know where Brown County is in Indiana?
Yeah, right there, down there. It's actually directly west.
205 wild action.
It's
going on?
directly west of the town that Chris and Telly were from, Columbus.
Morning, Miss Shirley T.
Look, my orange has a nipple.
You got good, Shirley. Good glitter everywhere.
Yeah, Nashville's. It's like the town itself's like a little, crafty resort town. And then there's a big state park there. It's a big draw in the fall time.
Well, maybe I'll get to meet you, Chris. You and Telly. That'd be cool.
Yep, it's just west of them. Actually, between Columbus and Brown County, there's a place where I race dirt bikes at called Stony Lonesome.
We can get a picture together. You can sit on my shoulder. I'll hold you up like that.
You ain't gonna meet him now.
Terry said my offshore trip today got canceled. No, y'all come up.
He said it was raining there.
Breeze.
Curtis, don't be trying to come up here when J-Dog comes up fishing. It ain't gonna happen.
We can go to a casino when you find gold. How far is the casino from Brown County?
Oh, about an hour probably. Depending on which way you go, I think.
I plan on coming up. When I come up, I'm going to stay a few days. So we'll be camping for a few days.
As long a drive as it is. Yep. See, and that's kind of stuff like that I can do when I retire. Just say, well, I take off.
Maybe slightly more.
had a little camper you could just take off and stay there and do your thing. Does the guy charge you to camp there?
There's a place there at that campground deal right next to the creek. It's $10 a night for a day for primitive, and it's 20 or 25 for electric hookups.
Damn. I'll have to look on the map and see if there aren't some places you can pull off by the creek somewhere and just totally avoid paying money to camp.
Oh man, what campground did I say that was, Buggy?
I got that written down somewhere and I can't remember where it was.
Oh man, I can't.
It
hold on. I
it
think I
might
got
be
it.
on that text actually. Let me see. Oh,
I think I might have it written down
16
because I called the guy.
it's
Cotton-
16 degrees.
Cottonwood Trail Campground. I think that's what it is. Cottonwood Trail Campground. 'Cause I called
Yeah.
the guy.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah. More gold in a rap singer's mouth, no doubt.
Yeah, they got that true.
Make you want to knock them out and steal their teeth.
Yeah, it's something I've been wanting to do for years, man. And I finally decided, you know what? I'm not going to get any younger, so I might as well do it now before I get even older.
Mhm. We fishing this afternoon for sure. Hold on, I'm just going back up looking for stuff.
Easy man campground. Well, it's either I can take a generator and spend more money on gas and run that generator, or I could just spend that $25 a night and stay 4 nights and pay $25 a night. It'd be cheaper just to rent a spot that's got electric.
Well, it depends on yeah, I guess.
Well, when you run out of gas, you got to drive all the way back up to a town to get gas, come back.
I get it.
That's 20 something here,
But
23.
I forget how many hours they said that little generator I got runs on a gallon. It was pretty impressive actually.
Yeah.
It's in the box. I'm not opening it up till I get my boat neither. I got a smoking deal on it, so I had to buy it.
Well, when I plan on going, it's going to be pretty warm, so I'm going to need a fan to keep the cool air blowing in.
Right here, man. I'm telling you.
Then I got my CPAP machine. I have to run it.
Right there, the O2 Cool fan. Battery to go right in there. Or you can take the plug-in that goes to the wall.
Yeah.
Strip the wires back, splice it into the plug-in, goes in the cigarette lighter on your car, plug it in, and it never quit running.
Huh.
I got two of them. I got one in the car that's wired up actually the one in the car is wired up with just 2 bare wires. So if you're in a boat and it's got a battery, you can just take them 2 wires and wrap them around the terminals on the battery in the boat, and it'd run that thing on a boat battery. That thing would run for a year probably before it run the
John
battery.
said, Buggy will get a boat when I lose weight like the Keno man. Chris said, let me in. Is Chris in the basement?
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't see it. There we go. What up, Keno man?
Let's figure this out. Because the only Cottonwood Trail campground, anything close to that I can find, is at Brookville.
No,
Which is
this one
not
here.
Browntown.
This one here is over by Greensburg, and it's not even really a campground. It's just a little place you pull off the road. I looked it up.
Greensburg?
Yeah,
they got electric hookup. And they got a.
That's not Brown County either.
No. Cottonwood ain't in Brown County. The one he's talking, the Cottonwood one's not in Brown County.
Yeah, it's in Brown County.
The one you sent me the map, the name of that I looked up on the map. No, let me see if I'll pull it up on the map again because I pulled it up and looked at it.
You sure it wasn't Yellowwood?
Let me find
Yeah,
where it's-
there's a Greenhorn Creek, but
Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp.
near Wilburn.
Okay,
Yeah.
here, pull it back up on my map again, and I'll show you.
It's Cottonwood Gold Trail Camp. I guess Cottonwood Camp.
Trails Gold Camp or Gold Camp, something like that. Let me look it up. I pulled it up on Google Maps last time. Oh,
I'd have to look it up to be exact where it's at. I got emails and I talked to the guy on the phone, and I told him when it gets closer time to it, then I'm going to reserve a spot up there.
no.
It's the Rest Area Campground right off the interstate. There's no interstate out there.
I'll get it for you here in a minute. 'Cause I pulled it up the last time. I forget what I put in to find it, but I pulled it up.
But he sent me all the information. And
Well,
I
you
looked
should
it
have
up.
an address then if he sent you the information. That's all I need.
Yeah, but it's in my email. I don't have it wrote down or anything. But all I know is Cottonwood.
Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp, Greensburg, Indiana.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long way from Brown County.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's
It's
a long way from Brown County.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought it was in Brown County. I plan on, that's where I was wanting to go initially, was up in Brown County.
So that's actually closer to me. If it's in Greensburg,
It's kind of south of Greensburg. I'll tell you here real quick. Actually, you go out of Greensburg on 3 and 46, and where 3 turns off of 46 and goes south, it's down there off of County Road 500 South.
100,000.
it's called Cottonwood Gold Camp.
Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp.
Yep.
I Googled it. I didn't find it on Google Maps. I had to Google it to find it.
That's how I had to Google it to find it too.
It has a Facebook page.
Yep. That's how I went on there and it showed it had a Facebook page. So I went on to there.
And a
That's how I
YouTube page.
messaged them. And then I give them my number. They called me. Then they sent me the information to an email.
It's weird that it doesn't come up on Google Maps.
Yeah, isn't it? But if you Google it, you can find it.
Hey, Krampus Day.
Krampus Day?
Yep.
I tried finding it on
It's like they got some YouTube videos.
Yeah. And I'd say the looks of it, it's probably been dredged out from all the stuff I see in the videos.
oh man, right there at the campground site. They a lot of the sites is right there. The creek's right there beside it. And that's all been done up. You have to drive on down the road, way on down there to find another part of the creek because them
Yeah,
people
I
up
think
there
what I
running
would do is-
water bridges.
I'd pull it up on Google Maps and then I would find, I'd follow that creek around about 5 miles or so away from there to chance finding anything that no one's done yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what I do on Google Maps. Take 3 down to Green.
There's like
That's,
I was
It's 36 minutes from my house.
is it really? Yeah.
where did that thing go to?
Yep, you can take that creek. It's pretty big going south, and you can take it. There's all kinds of little fingers run off of it.
Digging a hole in the yard one day, and I found this in the yard. The stone's gone,
Yeah.
but it's 10-karat gold. It's old.
See, actually, that creek crosses 700 south and 60 west. That's where I would start at, probably.
Yeah. And so what I want to do is I want to just find enough to where I can have a ring made for her.
You know, I got this.
Rustic's going to come here and steal our gold.
Yeah, outsider. I got this gold necklace here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I don't know if the necklace is gold or if it's just the clasp or something. Hold on. I got pictures of it somewhere.
John,
Maybe,
When's the last time you slept in a tent? Pitching one doesn't count.
maybe somebody in here is smart enough to know what it is. Here we go. Okay, I got this necklace, and this is the. Oh, hold on. This is the clasp on it. See what that says? 14 something K.
14 karat Italy.
That's what I thought it said too. And then on the other side, it says, I just wonder if it's gold or not, or if it's just clasp. I
You
don't
know,
know.
if you can put that picture in, you can go into Google and search that picture.
Oh, yeah.
On your phone.
How do you do it? You just put the picture in and
How do we
say
do
search.
that, Tori?
You just take a picture and then go to Google search and go to camera and then it lets you select a picture.
So if you go into your Google, yeah,
Okay,
you
got
should
my
be able to
Google
search that
search.
picture.
Yeah, I got my Google search. Now I just got to find, where do I select camera at?
Should be right under Google.
To be where? There, I see it.
see, like I said, that ring I
You
found.
see this, Buggy?
I'm hoping I found the tombstone.
I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Hey, which one was the clearest one? Not in there was, was it? There we
Roughing
go.
it
Right.
this thing days in these days. Leroy's in the house.
Oh,
Well, when I go up, I plan on staying a few days. That way I can make, because I plan on bringing home several buckets of pay dirt after it's been. Every time I wash like 10 buckets, 5-gallon buckets of dirt through that wash, I'm gonna clean it and put it all in buckets and 70 big bucketfuls I bring home.
It says this is a 14 karat Italian yellow gold chain with a lobster clasp. So I wonder what it's worth.
Roughing for me is sleeping in the chair. I hear that. Catfish dog, morning, Tim.
Yeah, it ain't worth nothing. So it's got to be gold plated.
Hey, I got a message from Freddie. My stuff's on the website now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's cool. I have to go check it out.
Can use code KENO, save 10%, FYCustomgear.com.
That ain't the same one.
Hey, dirt. I don't watch Gold Rush anymore.
Okay.
There used to be a gold show. What was that? Well, I don't think it was called Gold Rush. What was it?
The TV show was called Gold Rush.
Was it?
Yeah.
Where they'd go, gold.
That was Soul Train, man.
No. It was a gold show. I used to watch it.
Got Parker Snobble and all the rest of them on there.
You need to talk to Freddie about that gold painting stuff. Freddie was big in that gold painting.
Chad, I can't scroll up. Put it back in there again.
Let's see if that's it. Yeah, that looks like it right there. Let's see if this one looks like it. Yeah, that's it right there.
Where is Freddie? Freddie used to paying for that stuff.
Yeah, he used to go way out west.
There's a guy around here. He goes out to Arizona, and he's got some land out there that he leases, and he's found some. He's never got rich, but he finds some out there, and he's invited me to go with him several times, and I wouldn't do it.
It says here that it's sold on the one page for $2,500.
Out there, they dry pan out there, and they run that dry sluice out there. If you're going to pan in Illinois, start north of I-74. That's where all the you got to go up into the upper part of Illinois. You cast net for here, gold shiners. Yeah, I got some gold shiners out there in the pool. I found out that's what they call them with the yellow fins and stuff. Morning, Ernie. That's my goal is to Buggy, what are you doing?
I'm looking up this necklace. I can buy a boat with what that's worth, it says.
All right, we're getting ready to head out for the casino.
This
All
one
right,
here,
look,
this one here's got it for $39.55. I don't even know where I got it at.
Which
We'll
one
tune
you want me to
back
play?
in when we get in the truck so we can see J Dog catch some fish.
Yep, he should be coming up anytime.
What machine you gonna play today?
I'm gonna be live
I know that.
at 11 o'clock.
I'm gonna be watching.
I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet.
Figure it out when
Maybe
you get
winging it. Later.
later. Good luck.
Okay, how many
That'd
inches?
be cool
is
if I could
this?
meet Chris and Telly up there. That'd be pretty cool.
This has got to be. It looks like the same one. I can't believe I would have a vintage 14 karat gold necklace though, but it sure looks like it. Let's see here. Yeah, it sure looks the same. That's cool. It's sold. I will sell this in a heartbeat. I wonder if someone buys it just for the gold or something. I would say I don't know, but I'll find out.
Yeah.
Next trip I go outside or go somewhere. There's a few places that says buy gold. Gold shiners pay pretty darn good. Yes, they do. They taste good too. I eat them raw. Hey, Gorilla Crew Wargaming, how are you?
There's Gorilla.
I'm gonna eat this orange here. I've been messing with for an hour. You were always on my mind.
Yeah, I've got enough stuff accumulated now. I need to find my big duffel bag and start putting stuff in it. Write down a list to keep it in there. That way, when I don't have to pull everything out, just pull the list out and know what's all in there. Really said, I wish my live streams did this well.
And it doesn't do that well now, man. It used to be averaged about 21 people, but I guess I made people mad. That's all right, though. I don't care.
Have you ever tried going to YouTube Live there, Gorilla?
These things here are great fiber.
You hashtag it right, you'll get a bunch of people in there. That's what the white PVC poles you see in
That's
the
why
video.
I never put hashtags. Where do you put the hashtags in at?
After you make the title, you skip over and you just put hashtag whatever you're broadcasting.
They just go to they go to YouTube. It's broadcasting on YouTube right now, and it just saves there. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
You're asking the wrong guy technical questions. Believe me, because I just went through the steps on StreamYard and linked it to my YouTube or whatever, and set it up to share on YouTube or whatever. And then on YouTube, it's set to record. That's all I know.
Buggy, put one of those oranges in the freezer. It will change your life. Run warm
That's
water on it.
Do I peel it first?
and so it will peel. No, it has
Okay. Put it in
warm
the
water.
freezer. Put it in the freezer. Then after it's froze, run warm water on the outside for a minute or so. And all right, we're doing it right now.
The last one wasn't acceptable after I shut it off. Oh, I know what he's saying. That means the video can't be accessed. That's because you need to go into your settings on YouTube and
Make
open
it
it up,
public
make them accessible.
or public.
Yep. Buggy is a big
That in
time
right next to
YouTuber.
the ice cream sandwiches.
Buggy, Curtis said, Buggy is a big time famous YouTuber. He really doesn't have time for little guys like me anymore.
I ain't talking to you, man. You don't ever come up when I'm live. You got, I see you and everybody else is live though, so I ain't talking to you right now. You hurt my feelings. I'm done.
Gorilla, just look up on YouTube, type in what you want to look for in a search bar. How do you hashtags your videos? And there'll be many videos come up to tell you how to do it.
Let's see. I go to my channel. I go to my live. I don't know if I don't know where I go to set it for public. No, I have to do that from the studio, don't I?
That's what I'm saying, Lou. He was just up here yesterday. He's famous too. He's the YouTube's most sought after co-host.
But there's been other times he ain't been up there, Lou. When I've texted him and told him that I was live. Yeah, I don't remember how whenever I set that all up, I just know I check the box public for everything when it gets there. And then that way, whenever you do it, it goes public.
When you go create your live, do you make it private, public, or whatever that other one is?
Yeah.
And you got to hit the public on it. So that way it'll show like a small globe or something. Yeah, it's like if you play game, you need to put hashtag gaming, hashtag whatever game you're playing, hashtag entertainment, hashtag sports. I mean, something like that.
Where I put Friday, man, this week flew by, is I put the hashtags after that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. If that'll work. And I always forget about that because that's what lets other people see them without sharing them out, Maxine Waters, man, I tell you what, would you just freaking hurry up and go to hell?
And then you can look up Google YouTube/studio, and it should bring you to a deal, and you hit the login, and it should bring you up to your personal YouTube page for settings and stuff. And you will go through there and you find the settings to where you can make all your videos public. Oh, you hashtag everything, live stream, everything.
My boyfriend just got deported, and my dad told me with a freaking AI Trump video.
Huh. Public.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how I made it public, but it just happened. It was in this whenever I was setting it up, and that's been over a year ago, so I have no idea.
Used to, I had to go into my everybody's got their own personal YouTube page where it's got all their videos, info, you can change things and all that stuff. I had to go in there and hit the little globe on there to make it public. And then I went through the settings and I can't remember how to do it now, but there's a setting there where you click and it permanently that it asks you if you want it private or public. It says, but when I shut down the live stream, it's no longer available. Yeah, you have to go into your settings and do it before the live. Coastal Water, she used to have the same problem. She'll be live, and then when she ends her live the next day, you can go back to watch it if you missed it, and it says it's no longer available. Yeah, she's possessed by Satan. Bug messes live pubic.
Pubic. Yep, I got some pubic live. Man, this little country girl stuff. I tell you what, man, country girls, Tennessee and Kentucky, I don't know what's in the water, but they sure make pretty girls over there. Let's see this. Okay, we don't need that no more. Let's peel our next orange. Uh-oh, we lose Rustic?
No, I'm still here.
What happened? Oh, I forgot it was on single. You got to holler. Yeah, Maxine Waters is a piece of crap, man. She is. She's as evil as Hillary Clinton is, man.
Ain't she represented for Illinois?
California.
Oh, yeah, California. She's up
Yeah.
there with Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer.
She's the one that was out in the protest telling them, if you see a Republican eating dinner or something, you get a group of people together and you go over there and don't let them be there and you hassle them and stuff. And all I could think is, man, you want to get somebody shot. Because, you know, maybe in California you can do that and get away with it, but it's country over this way. You come
And
bother me when I'm eating.
people
I'm
that
here
should
to
get
eat.
medication should be monitored, but they're not, so they don't take their medication.
Yep,
Takes what they say to heart, and they go act it out,
exactly.
commit it. And I'm like, God, well, quit telling people that to go do stuff.
Yeah, Maxine Waters is evil. I wish lightning would strike her at least 6 times in a row, and then you'd know God done it. It wasn't just a mistake. It wasn't just a chance.
Fishing for Alaska king crab used to be the most dangerous job. Now it's driving a South American drug boat. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I know one thing. When I started YouTube, I had to learn the hard way. I had a lot of people help, and a lot of it I had to figure out on my own.
Yeah. Let's see if my stuff's left there. Oh, the Indianapolis Regional Hub, or is it still there in transit?
It's greed, man. They're all there for the money. They care less about the people, most of them.
Mm-hmm.
You make a little over 100,000 a year, and in 4 years you're there. You're a multi-millionaire. Something's wrong.
Yep. Oh yeah, 100%. They got a club and you ain't a member. As George Carlin would say, it's their club and you're not a member.
It's true.
Oh, crap. Huh? How do you find the tracking thing? Fucking fulfillment status fulfilled my ass. You shipped it. It ain't been fulfilled yet. I ain't received it. Fuckers.
Make a solid Frankie. Yep.
That's what's wrong with the world. What was it? The Carter administration or someone like that done away with all of them?
Yep. Then they put them to where they're supposed to come in and be monitored. That make sure they're taking their medication and they don't even do it. And that's what's wrong with them. I mean,
They
it's
put
like
them in
when
homes out in neighborhoods, and the people in the
Like
neighborhoods didn't know that's what they were.
background checks, they ought to be able to do a federal background check for mental.
Cause you're always on my mind.
Here, let me tell you what's going on.
Homicidal troller man.
I plan on going up there to Northern Illinois one time. Don't know when. Try to do some panning over there. Chris said, on the road to the casino. Well, welcome back here. Hello, Taylor.
All right.
Taylor's going to win big because Chris needs a new boat.
Oh crap. So
Well, that's good there, Gorilla.
I get so angry sometimes at these dumb people. Cause you're always
I
on.
said the woman needs to get up and do some damn panning, but put some bacon in a pan.
That's right.
Waiting on you to go in there and cook some bacon.
I've been stuck at 700 and something for I don't know a year. I guess it's because I don't ever stress whatever, Y'all share this out and put flat, I don't say that crap all the time.
But I tell you guys, I was asked to come out of retirement and I'm a cop again.
You are. What kind of cop?
Well, next time you go up there to go fishing, Buggy, do the YouTube live thing and
Where's that at? Where at?
Do a YouTube live.
Where at?
Next time you go fishing.
Oh, I will. I plan on when I get my boat and I get it set up and I'm gonna go fishing. I like fishing at night.
Carter said, you are at 700 something because you're an angry elf.
Mm-hmm.
You mean he's the coal elf? He's the coal giver?
Well, see, the one thing about me, I'm patient. When I get my boat and I start going live at night fishing, it'll grow. It'll grow. In fact, I'm going to do, once I get the boat, I'm probably going to buy something that needs, redone. Like carpet and seats and crap like that. And I'm going to do a video series of me getting it done and prepping it for how I want it to be. And then like everybody else does, in a launch video and the first time fishing video and crap like that. because I got ideas. If I get a V-hull like that Solvin that J-Dog had, I got ideas for how I want to set it up. For one, at the most, any given time, there will only be 2 people fishing out of it usually. Uh-oh, where'd my little knife go? That sucks. I lost the little knife I had forever. I wish I'd have known that one little knife I had was worth so much money. I would have never abused it like I did. I broke the blade on it, went online to try and find another one. It turns out, because it was my brother's, I got it from, a box of his junk, and went online to see if I could find another one like on eBay or whatever. And a little knife, it wasn't no bigger than this little one here. It was worth like $87 or something. I'm like, get out of here. No. Nick Fuentes. I love me some oranges. Damn, dude, you live up in Alaska? That's cool. Being a lawman up there is dangerous. Oh, cool. Nothing will come up. But I will say this about law enforcement. I think if an officer breaks the law and beats a prisoner up, handcuffed or whatever, I don't think they should have immunity from being sued in civil court. I think if that officer intentionally breaks the law and hurts someone that's under arrest or in handcuffs, that person should be able to sue them for everything they have. Forget the immunity. I can see having the immunity if you hadn't done anything wrong and it's just an accident or something, like you hit a car in an accident. No, the officer shouldn't be sued for that. But if an officer takes it upon himself to beat the shit out of a guy in handcuffs, that guy in handcuffs should be able to sue him civilly. Right now, he can't. The only thing he can do is sue the city and the police force and stuff like that. Well, I guarantee you, if you made it where, and I'm sorry, really, you may not like this opinion. I really don't care about that part. But if you made the police officer civilly liable, if they do something like that illegally, intentionally beat someone up or slam someone on the ground or something illegally, they should be civilly liable. And I guarantee you, you'd see a lot less police officers slamming people on the ground or in cuffs, beating the shit out of them. Guarantee it. Because right now, if you're a cop and you do that, you know for a fact the worst thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to lose your job. If that happens. Well, if you got that guy on the ground and you're getting ready to jack him, and then you think, man, I just got that brand new boat and house, and maybe I shouldn't do this because I'd hate to have to sign it over to this guy. That's my opinion. Is stop all the abuse you see. Don't get me wrong. 90% of the cops are good people, but there's the other 10% that aren't, and the 90% that stand by and watch it are just as guilty. Sorry, I'm off my soapbox, but that's just my opinion. I know it's a hard job, and I appreciate what you do or what police officers do, but it's also wrong that if a police officer assaults, because if you as a civilian assault me and harm me physically, I can sue you civilly. Well, why can't I be able to sue the police officer who done the same?
Hey, Bo, you got 22 people watching. Awesome. Good morning, everybody.
That's a world record. Let's have a dance. No, I don't dance, man. Believe me, you don't see me dancing. You don't want to see me naked. Neither of those two things do you ever want to see happen in your lifetime. Look at that. This one just, oh man, this one just peeling. I like when they peel good and they leave a bunch of white crap on them.
In the shower.
Where you at, J Dog? Who's
He's
that?
under the covers, man.
I was eating oranges, gig. I wasn't. I forget. I forgot Uncle Lou's a former police officer too. I'm just saying that's just my opinion because I've seen too much of it. Heck, I had a friend in high school where they actually, the city had to pay his family like $200,000 back in the 80s, but the cops arrested him at home and their parents beat the cops to the jail. Well, when the cops brought him in, he was beat all to hell, and they ended up losing that one.
I watched this one video. It was a recent one this year. A cop went to arrest this guy for he was wanted for robbery at gunpoint, and the cop stopped, was talking to him stuff like that, and he said he had as soon as he asked him for his ID, that guy punched that cop, busted his nose.
Then the cops should be allowed to. The cops should be allowed to shoot him. Okay, I'm an equal employer here.
But get
If
this,
that
Buggy.
guy assaults a cop should be able to shoot him.
Get this, Buggy. That cop was a big old boy. He grabbed that dude and beat the living crap out of him, then handcuffed him up. I need an ambulance. Oh no, you should have thought about that before you punched me in the face.
And he's good. I'm equal that way. If a cop has that asshole who hits him or tries to do something stupid, you should be able to beat the hell out of him. Then I got no problem with that. But just
But
like I've seen the guy gets pulled over, and he ain't done nothing wrong really, but the cop's kind of an asshole, and somehow they end up out of the car, and the cop ends up slamming him on the ground and bust his head and shit over a speeding ticket. You know what I mean? Nah. But yeah, if some idiot swings on a cop, I want a jury the cop gets acquitted. Bottom line. I'm all for that. Because it's a dangerous job. And there ain't no way you should have to sit back and let some dude punch you in the side of the head without being able to, I guess, take your vengeance out. You know what I mean? I agree with that 100%. Man, I need to make some beans and cornbread. Peyton Manning throws a football off a skyscraper. He has a YouTube channel called Omaha Productions. That's cool. Where you at, J-Dog? He must have been going to the licking then. Well, Griller here, hold on. Let me see if what you do when you have those 5 people watching, ask each 5 of them to share your video out. Okay, so then you got 5 people that shared it out, and it's reached X amount of people. You see what I'm saying? And then if 2 of them X amount of people share it out, also eventually it goes out. You know what I mean? I never ask people to do that because I don't think about it. But that's a good way to get it out there to more people.
Yeah, people don't share out like they used to.
Yeah, you're right, John. People are idiots, man. I'm an idiot in a lot of things, but I'm also respectful. I mean, I've only had 1 ticket in my life, and I still say the light was yellow. But I was 40, I think, when I got it. I might have been in my 40s, and I had to laugh because the policeman says, well, I see here you haven't ever had any tickets before, and you're how old? I'm like, I'm 40, whatever. Oh, really? That's pretty good. I'm like, yeah. And the dude writes me a ticket. And then when he does it, I said, so you're going to ruin my perfect driving record. I use that as a thing for my son to tell him not to be driving and speeding and stuff. Now I will never be able to say, well, I've never had a ticket in my life. I thought the guy was a prick. And then he tells me, you can go to court and the judge will let you pay a fine And if you, it's like a diversion program. If you don't get another ticket in a year, it all goes away like it's never happened before. And I'm thinking, so you're basically telling me you just want my money, because otherwise you wouldn't be telling me about the how to make it go away forever thing. You know what I mean? That's all it was money. This is cool. Peyton Manning's throwing football off a skyscraper, and the dude's going to catch it. I think it's what's that Vikings receiver, Carter, I think it was. It might be him who's catching it. Chris Carter, is that right?
I don't know. That's something you got to ask Curtis or Luke. Or Eric.
Times through driving school. Well, see, I never had a ticket because I told that, my dad told me, you're going to give the government enough of your money. Why you want to give them more? And I'm like, that makes sense. That and my insurance is pretty cheap.
That and the court cost is usually higher than the ticket. I got a ticket one time. It's about 7 years ago, I guess. I said, all right, I'll wait about a week. I called up there to pay it. I had the ticket in my hand. I called up there to pay it. They said, we don't have anything like that here for you. I said, well, I got the ticket in my hand. I'm calling up here to pay it because I'm not driving 2 hours to go up there to pay a ticket. I do it paid over the phone. It says I have that option. They said, well, you're not doing it. So I gave it another week. And I called back and they said the same thing. After about a month, I called back and they still didn't have one. I said, well, let me go ahead and pay it anyway so it'd be on record. Because I'm not going to be nobody have warrant my arrest for not paying.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm with you. You guys going to have to give me something in writing. I'm going to keep it in my glove box with everything else.
What I'm going to do was that the state trooper who wrote me the ticket, about 2 days later, he got into a wreck and he was hospitalized.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. So okay, that's why the ticket never got turned in.
Yeah.
I wonder.
It would be like $80.
Yeah, but I'm like you. I'd be so afraid that 5 years later I'd get pulled over and they'd have a warrant.
Yeah, because they noticed about 6 months later that guy's ticket book was there and he ain't never turned them in. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing all that. But they went ahead and let me pay it. Then they mailed me a receipt showing that I paid that ticket with the number on it and everything. Matter of fact, I still got that receipt. It's in the lockbox in there.
Yeah.
I'm always going to keep that receipt.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Big Mike, good morning. You working this morning, Mike?
Damn, it's after 8 already. Shoot. I'm going to have to go pretty soon.
But it snowed here all day yesterday, all day. And we never got any accumulation at all.
Huh. We must be having some coming. So I'm going to have to end this pretty soon.
I mean, it started snowing. They got a pretty good little bit of sleet on the ground. But when it started snowing, it never accumulated or nothing.
Now you can see on the rail of the deck, we got about 4 inches there. And that's melted some from the other day. Hey, Big Mike, how are you?
I don't know if we're going to get sunshine today or not. We might.
Starting a wet job, that could be construed many ways, especially with the perverts in here.
The computers came out. I went to get my CDL. I had to pay off that ticket. Sitting here staring at a wet job. Uh-oh. Hope you got your waders on. Scotty, you aren't getting no snow? Man, it snowed here yesterday. I mean, it wasn't thick. I mean, you could see it. At one time, we had a few big flakes fall, but they never, after all these below freezing temperatures, our ground still ain't frozen.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine, I suppose mine has to be. I don't know. Well, it was cold right now. Let's see.
Actually, break come in.
It's only 17 degrees right now.
But yeah, I went outside several times yesterday and it was snowing. I'm like, man, maybe we'll get something out of this one. That didn't.
I'm with you, Gorilla. I hate technology too, man. Believe me, I hate it.
You know, Mike lives further south than me, over towards the east. And he got more than we did. We barely got a dusting here.
Yeah, that is Chris Carter.
Tim's back.
Yep. Sorry, guys. I'm getting ready to shut her down. Otherwise, I will be called an irresponsible adult, and I can't have that label over my head no more. I've lived with it my whole life.
I thought the dog was going out fishing.
I did too. I ain't heard from him, so the hell with it. It's kind of like it's an object lesson, like the kid that who used to go dirt bike racing with me. I told him we're leaving at 6 Sunday morning. Be here. We're leaving at 6. 6 a.m. comes. I'm sitting in the driveway. When my clock hit 6 o'clock, he wasn't there yet. I left. Right.
You know, it's like my
in the back of my truck, and
any water on the ground or any bucket's frozen. But my swimming pool, it still hasn't iced over.
Anyway, I can't stand people who are late. Is the moral of the story. So he knows that. Hey, John, it's good seeing you today, buddy. Heading to Donkey Land, heck yeah.
Go catch him bass, man. Should be getting about his season.
Oh, I like this. Afghan war veteran has harsh message to Muslim immigrants that's going viral now. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'm pretty sure. Hi, kitty cat, get out of here. But why it wants to jump up on my desk all the time?
That's what he calls up there, the lake you go fishing on up there.
Me too, John. I hate that week or so of having nerves and worrying until Aunt Flo comes.
Yeah, it's 23, 24 here.
All right, everybody. Kiss everyone you love and tell them you love them today, because you may not be able to tomorrow.
Right. All right, buddy. I'm going to jump down.
15 days from now, last year, my pop passed away. So if I seem a little moody throughout the month, you'll know why. I didn't think it'd bother me. It bothered me on Thanksgiving pretty bad. So we'll just roll with it and see what happens. I miss him. I ain't going to lie. I even miss him when it was hard to take care of him. You know what I mean? And so I've never experienced it before. So we'll just see how this month rolls. If I seem like a grouch, I apologize. But now y'all got a little insight of why. And I love y'all. And I truly do appreciate when you come in and hang out with me. And with that said, I'm going to be an adult and actually do some work today. Not much, but I'm going to do some work, and I can say I was responsible today as an adult. I'll see you guys.
All right. Bye, everybody. Bye, Buggy.